From the moment he stepped into a tiny submersible and began descending into darkness deeper than most humans have ever gone. Every heartbeat echoed the risk of facing the crushing pressure of the deep ocean and the weight of a nation's pride on his shoulders. For centuries, the ocean's greatest depths were untouched. Places of mystery where light could not reach, and where the pressure could snap steel like twigs. Yet in March 2021, Dr. Deo Florence Onda, a Filipino marine scientist, shattered expectations when he became the first Filipino person and one of the very few in the world to set foot where few humans dare. Boarding a state-of-the-art deep-sea submersible, Dr. Onda prepared to descend into the Emden Deep, a scarcely explored part of the massive Philippine Trench located thousands of meters below the ocean surface. Around the globe, space missions often steal headlines. But the deep sea is another frontier, just as alien, just as dramatic, and even more underexplored. Exactly at that moment, as Dr. Andar's team readied the submersible for its descent, the world was about to witness a breakthrough in human exploration far beneath the waves. Unlike recreational dives in tropical waters that touch only the sunlit zone, this journey would reach depths where the temperature plummets. The darkness is absolute, and every sonar ping is a signal sent from a world almost never seen. The mission was not just about measurement and data. It was about representation. A Filipino explorer, standing Philip where his country's history first met, the ocean's greatest mysteries. As the submersible's lights faded from view, and the deep sea swallowed it whole, the support team on the research vessels stayed in constant contact, monitoring crucial data streams that would determine success or failure. Every meter deeper meant increasing pressure, hundreds of times greater than at the surface, with no room for mechanical error. Inside the vessel, Dr. Onda adjusted to the dim red glow of the instrument panels. He was venturing thousands of meters beneath the waves, closer to the sea floor than most eyes ever have seen. Below him, volcanic slopes and chasms cut into the ocean bed, a landscape eerily sculpted, without sunlight, but teeming with life adapted to extremes. There were no sharks circling him, no schools of fish bustling around coral. At such depths, even the smallest creature has evolved to survive conditions that would crush unprotected machines. For Filipinos watching back home, this was a source of immense pride. The Philippines is a nation of islands, surrounded by seas and trenches almost as deep as the human imagination. To have one of their own descend into this world redefined what people thought was possible and sparked a passion for ocean exploration across a nation. This mission was part of a larger international expedition, organized to study deep-sea ecosystems, geological formations, and microbial life forms that could hold clues to the origins of life itself. The fact that a Filipino scientist was at the center of it spoke to a growing respect for Filipino contributions to global science. The descent lasted hours, with every kilometer deeper recorded and analyzed. Space probes may travel millions of miles, but pressure and darkness at extreme ocean depths make communication and sensing just as challenging. Instruments must be shielded, cables reinforced, and every calculation precise. The moment the submersible touched bottom, more than 10,000 meters below the surface, was historic. Dr. Onda peered through thick viewing ports and saw what many scientists had only dreamed of, the deep trench floor. An ancient and silent world marked by ridges and sediment, ancient currents carved over eons. From the ocean floor, he observed microorganisms that thrived without sunlight, and tiny ecosystems that feed off chemical energy. From hydrothermal vents, these organisms challenge what we know about where life can exist and hint at possibilities far beyond Earth's surface. His findings were more than scientific data. They were symbols of human potential. In lecture halls and seaworthy vessels across the Philippines, students and explorers alike celebrated his achievement, seeing in it a powerful reminder that the deepest parts of the world could be reached by anyone, regardless of their country of origin. Beyond the awe and celebration, this mission has substantial implications for science and environmental understanding. Deep trenches are key to the Earth's carbon cycle, acting as vast reservoirs that influence climate and chemistry. Understanding them better could help humanity address broader ecological challenges. Deep-sea trenches, like the Emden Deep, are also important for understanding plate tectonics, the shifting of Earth's massive plates that give rise to earthquakes and volcanic activity. Every piece of data collected contributes to a larger understanding of how our planet functions on a geological scale. When the submersible finally began its ascent, it carried not only data and samples, but also a message that Filipino scientists are part of the global network of explorers pushing the boundaries of knowledge. At 6:30 a.m., when the vessel re-emerged into the light and breathed in the sunlit world once more, on deck, Dr. Onda stepped out, greeted by applause and congratulations from an international team of researchers and crew. Cameras flashed, and scientists exchanged their congratulations, knowing that this expedition opened doors for future missions that could reveal even more of the deep ocean's secrets. Many Filipinos felt a personal connection to the story. The images and reports inspired students interested in marine science, engineering, and exploration, showing that dreams, once thought distant, were within reach. Around the world, ocean scientists hailed the mission as a success, one that contributes to humanity's understanding of the deep sea at a time when climate change, biodiversity loss, and natural resource management are global concerns. The need for knowledge from the ocean's depths has never been more pressing. Deep-sea expeditions like this one remind us that the planet's greatest mysteries lie beneath the waves. While the Moon and Mars capture headlines, the trenches of Earth remain among the last unexplored frontiers. And those who explore them bring back more than data. They bring stories of courage, curiosity, and shared humanity. And for a nation surrounded by water, where the next generation of seafarers and marine experts grows up watching the tides change at sunrise and sunset, this achievement was not just scientific, it was cultural and inspirational. It reminded everyone that when we dive deep, we learn not only about the world around us, but about ourselves.